Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team from the MAC, the Akron Zips. EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Cowboys' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Akron's offense will take the field first. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the hype. I'm excited to watch this debut.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Zips will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. The ball is going to be downed at the 35. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Great job in coverage by the defense. He just had nowhere to go with the ball.
The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
The Zips will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And after the punt, that's where they'll mark it just outside the 30-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Off the play fake. Unloads it left. Got a man. It's Durr. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Anderson will throw. Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He's looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back.
You know, the best free safeties I ever played against were the ones that just have a sixth sense. It's like they... the ball is going, and they can just bait the quarterback into trying to make throws that they never have a chance of making. That's what that guy did right there. He baited the QB into a bad decision and made him pay.
Quick strike complete. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson wants to throw. With the catch, it's Holman. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff to the single back. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Scott. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got it and still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Big early test for both teams in this opening game of the season. It's 3rd and goal. They go to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. It'll be a draw. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And the Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Zips can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going over the top. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
On the run, it's Gant. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll send the back in motion. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Durr. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Just a short pass to the tight end. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Anderson will throw. Fires left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half. And
I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option. No.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Well, so much for putting your heels on the 10 and not going backwards. Not when you can return like this guy. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover 1. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Motion from the wideout. Anderson wants to throw. Got his man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Cowboys have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Zips send out the punt unit.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sure hands, it's Scott. They're dealing with a second and long. Anderson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Soft spot in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sargent. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Pressure.